Shalom to the nation of Israel. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Chodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that teach and that rule well today. And salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scatter worldwide in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Shalom. So basically, I just want to get into a quick lesson touching on this article, which is off of naturalnews.com. And you can see, okay, the title, when it comes to, lately, when it comes to the exposure of those phonies over there that pretending to be us. Okay, when I say us, going into the true Hebrew Israelites. Okay, when it comes to so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, and those that descended out of that bloodline by the seed of your father. Okay, but we know it's very known fact. Okay, which is a lie. I'll put it that way. When it comes to the world, that those people that's over there are not the original inheritors, okay? Which they go back to the biblical Edomites, which is known as the so-called white race today, mainly or chiefly the head tribe, Amalek, okay? When I say those people going into, we make, we say, code words such as ish, small hats, 48ers, okay? Because it's getting more strict now to speak against them because they being exposed, man. And like I said, they chiefly in power and they own everything. And through them owning everything, okay, they have spread wickedness, man. Okay? To the point that, when it comes to the small hats, they behind a lot of these wars, financial systems, okay, poverty when it comes to the nations. And courtesy to the internet, as we're in the information age, starting with this truth. And, you got whistleblowers amongst the heathens or truthers, okay, coming out exposing them, okay, to the point now that they want to defend them with the, the anti-sim, okay, and I keep it like that, because now that you speak about them, you take a risk of getting your video strike, or getting it taken down, or getting your page, suspended or terminated, okay. But you see in this article, it says Israel shut down all Al Jazeera news operations. And it says demonization, the tyranny of, you see that word, and the abandonment of the democracy principle. Okay, so you can go into this article and read it yourself. Because like I said, you make mention of what's going on. Okay, since they being exposed, they're ready to take your video down. Okay. And, recently you had these college students, okay, which we know a lot of these things can be staged, okay, that was protesting against, these ish people. Okay, you got the whole situation with Israel and Palestine and Hamas, okay, and a lot of the offense is on the ish people side, man. But somehow the Palestinians is the problem, okay, which the ones over there in Palestine, those Arabs that go back to Ishmael, the biblical Ishmaelites, they're not the original people as well of that land. And they fighting over our land. But eventually, the time going to come who the world called Christ, which his name is Yahweh Shai in the Paleo Hebrew, meaning he is the deliverer, when he make his second coming at the peak of the Third World War, okay? And when I make mention of his second coming, Yahweh Shai is going to return with the heavenly hosts, what the world called UFOs, which are the chariots or the vehicles of the angels. And when Yahweh Shai return at the peak of Third World War, you're going to have a nuclear war, okay? Courtesy or mainly by Russia. And we know biblical prophecy that we come to the understanding that this place America eventually going to be destroyed by the way of thermonuclear fire, and also the land of Israel, man, okay? But the difference between the two, okay, America is never going to be built back up, okay? It's going to become a desert once the fire dies down, and it's going to be inhabited by desert-like creatures. But the land of Israel is going to be established by the true inheritors, okay, of Israel, which happen to be, once again, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Start with the elect that's destined for salvation, which is the 144,000 and the 1/3. And our kingdom is going to be, and we're going to be put back in our land, because also Yahweh Shah is going to bring deliverance as well by the way of the chariots, by beaming the elect up from out of the destruction. And eventually the Lord going to establish the kingdom here on the earth in the land of Israel. And the ones that's going to build our kingdom is these heathen nations, starting with the biblical Edomite, chiefly Amalek, man. Okay? When it comes to these elites that's going to escape the damnation of the missiles. And the rest of the heathens that remain at that time, they're going to build our kingdom up, man. Okay? And that's what they don't want to hear. Because strictly, the main thing that got these devils in a frantic mode when it comes to the elites and these average small hats, okay, is the truth when it comes to the Hebrew Israelites that happen to be so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, okay? And we know eventually all this anti-stuff is going to lead to the famine of the word, man, okay? So that's it on this article, and I'm going to get a couple of scriptures and that'll be the video, because now we're in the time of their exposure. And I'm going to start off with Job chapter 20, verse 27. And it says, the heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. Yeah, the heavens represent, first of all, the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that's in the spiritual realm, that has sent the Holy Spirit down here on the earth, starting with the prophets, okay, to in this case, to expose Esau, Edom, or who they really are, man. Okay, and the wickedness that they are, the wicked that the Bible speak of, and of their future judgment. But also in the process, you have the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, okay, by the way of the internet, okay, exposing Esau, Edom, okay, by the way of the satellites, okay, that's what it's going into when it says the heavens shall reveal his iniquity. Start with the Heavenly Father and the Son, and through the Spirit, and also the device of, the carnal device of the internet, okay, the World Wide Web is exposing them, man. Okay, when it comes to, like I say, these truthers, these whistleblowers, even amongst their own selves, man, okay, they're spilling the beans, okay, they're coming out with certain information, okay, to the point they want to ban now, okay, come with censorship, misinformation, fake news, okay, and so now you're starting to see that all these nations are pointing toward who the problem is, and that's the biblical Edomites, starting with the Amalekites, man, okay, so that's it on that. Let me see, with that 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8, it says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And that's done with the prophets, okay, amongst the elect, okay, of Israel, as we out there on the highways and byways and pushing videos, okay, also that hopeful number, okay, and it starts with other nations, okay, or individuals that exposing, okay, about these elites and their agenda and their heinous history, man, okay, and the lies that they done spoke throughout existence, okay. So the spirit of the mouth of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is the prophets, and his word being pushed in the exposure, okay, that consuming them. And it says, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And that's going into when Yahweh Shai return with the hosts of angels, the heavenly hosts of the angels, man, the chariots, as I explained. Okay, the Lord going to come and take them out of power, and the Edomites, start with them, and the heathens, they're going to go into captivity, man. Okay, so that's it on that. Let me get this. And that's the worst thing that could happen to this kingdom when it comes to these Edomites, starting with these elites, seeing the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans waking up to their true inheritance that we the Israelites, and they're the phonies, man. Okay, there they go back to Esau, Edom, that they trying to get their birthright back, man. But it's a failing attempt when it comes to this NWO and their lies, man. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1. The burden of Babylon, okay, going into America, which America is known as in the Bible, Babylon the Great, which the word Babylon means confusion. And it says, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. And we know who really run America, okay? Who the ones supporting these, the small hats, man? America, okay? When it comes to military aid, okay? When it comes to financial aid, okay? Certain benefits. And that's what's going to lead America to the Third World War, okay? When they decide to aid Israel into war against Russia, Iran, China. And it's going to be downhill from there, okay? Verse 2, and it says, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. And the high mountain represent America, okay? Okay, going into his government, okay? And it says, exalt the voice unto them. And that's what we're doing, starting with the prophets here in America, okay? Even though the prophets and the elect is waking up worldwide, and we have Israelites doing the street ministry worldwide, okay, but mainly America, because this is where the main deliverance is going to take place. Also, the main destruction. And it says, in the main judgment upon this place, man. Even all hell going to be breaking loose all throughout different parts of the earth. But America's going to get it the worst, man. And 2/3 of so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans going to get caught up into that. Because they're going to be destroyed. And they're going to have to come back in the kingdom, man. Okay? And these heathens that's on this side, they're going to be destroyed. Because ain't no salvation for these other nations, man. And they're going to come back in the kingdom, which is known as reincarnation, to be servants of the heathen nations that remain, okay? And it says, shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. And that's what you're starting to see now through prophecy. Okay, the prophets waking up, exposing. You got, all type of information coming out about the wickedness of Esau, Edom, and America, and their agenda, their history. Like I say, these 48ers, okay, to the point that this word had reached into the gates of the noble when it comes to these elites. Now they want to come with panicking and want to come with basically censorship, which is going to lead to the famine of the word, man. And that's when it's going to be detrimental to 2/3 of our people, because this word is only for Israel, but 2/3 of our people, okay, they scoff, they scorn, they come against the truth. Okay, they want to side with Esau, Edom. Okay, you even to the point, you got some of our people saying that we are not Israelites, man. Okay, that they actually think the small hats, those phonies over there, are the original people. So majority of our people just have to be destroyed, man. Okay, they all into different sets of religions. Okay, they all into the world, the ways of this world, doing all type of wickedness. Okay, so when the famine of the word hit, and when all hell break loose under the rule of martial law, okay, and that's when they're going to consider, man. But let me get this. This is Amos 9:11. And it says, Amos 8:11, Salaki. And it says, which the word Salaki means in the Hebrew, excuse me, or sorry, okay? Amos 8:11, behold, the days come, say the Lord, Yahweh Bashmiel Shai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water. And although it is going to be a physical famine of bread, of food, and water, okay, which the word famine means to hunger, okay? But it says, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Bashmiel Shai, meaning when the Lord remove his prophets off the highways and byways, remove the word off the internet, they're having access to it, okay? When during the time of draconian measures, okay? Then when our people going to famine or hunger for the word, man, okay, when all hell break loose. And they shall wander from sea to sea, from the north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh Bashmiel Shai, and shall not find it. Okay, so we coming in that time, man, when the Lord remove his prophets and his word, okay, being taught, okay? And that's definitely going to be the time of more approaching of the sealing of the elect. Because once the elect is fully sealed, that's when all hell really going to break loose, man. Okay, when it comes to the 144,000, okay, and the 1/3. So I just wanted to get into a quick video touching on this article. Like I said, you can go into the article yourself. It's off of naturalnews.com. And once again, this right here going to lead to more censorship when it comes to the small hats, man. Okay, that's chiefly in power when it comes to the Edomites, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the lesson here, and I pray that the lesson be edifying. Until next time, Lord willing, Shalom to the true hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.